Hiya, I'm Tina Sanford. I thought today, because we're using Laurel's ad strategy, video strategy, we can show you how in 2025 you can make the most of your ads budget. Okay, we're going to start at the beginning because most of the people who we speak to right now are either at the beginning or have been doing a few videos or some other method, and they want to use Laurel Portier's video ad method. So I thought I'd begin here because the majority of people who we speak to at the moment have usually around $500 ad budget. And we think that that is going to be enough, and it can be, but we have to be really, really careful of how we use that $500. So I'm going to show you a few tricks today on how you can maximize your budget to bring in the most amount of people to get the most amount out of your budget. Okay. So first of all, if you're just starting out, your key focus will be on power content, which is your goodwill video ads. I'm not going to go through how to make this today, but I'm going to show you how you can use your budget with these to maximize what you're doing. Now, first of all, your power content, when you first begin, you want to start with 3 video ads. Okay, oops. And these will go out at $5 a day each. Okay, so it's $15 at the beginning. Okay, that's over 7 days. Okay, now we usually suggest you also be running your conversion multipliers too in the first month or so you can start bringing in conversation, but that's a subject for another time. But if you continued running 3 ads every single week at 15 a day, that's going to cost you $450 in a month. Okay, so that'd be your budget completely gone. So what Laurel suggests that everyone does if they're in your $500 budget is to test these 3 ads, okay, 3 video ads, and then work out which one is performing best. And we use the KPIs. There are just 3 KPIs you want to look at for power content, which is your headline. I'm going to go with this, and then your hook, which is your hook, sorry, and your promise of value. And both of these, like for headline, you want over 40%. Okay, promise value is between 8 and 10%. And then your 25% video view. This is the bit where we all get stuck, okay? We want it to be below $1, okay? So let's put $, and we're going to put like an arrow down, okay? Now what we find happens is that we get below $1 and most people stick with that. That's okay if you have infinite budget to spend on your ads. I want to show you what happens. I'm going to pause here a moment while I rub this out and then I can start again. Yeah, back again. So we thought we'd write this out to save you guys time. So if you were running a $500 with a $500 budget, you're probably running after your first week of testing, just 1 PC a day to test, okay? So that's going to cost you $150 over the month, okay? Or $35 a week. So I hadn't written that back in. So the aim, this is what Laurel has been suggesting to us, because the whole basis of her method is based upon volume of people. Okay, we're looking for the most amount of people because we also know that 2 to 3% of people want to buy right now, and the rest of them are thinking about it. So we want consistency, and we want to build a whole pool of people so that when they're ready to buy, they know who to buy from. This is how video views works. Okay, this is how the video ad system works. So let's take a look. If you take the below $1, we've rounded up to $1 because it makes it easy, okay? But you can manage, you can imagine 1 cent less. So if you have your 25% video view coming in at $1 per person, you're only going to be bringing in 35 new pairs of eyes every single week, okay? That means it's only 140 a month. That's a huge shortfall on what we want to do if you bring in volume to get this to work really, really well, okay? You can add extra ads or extra budget to bring up to 2,000, but how many would you need? Okay? You'd work out, you'd go 140 into 2,000, that'll be your answer. Okay, I don't need to give you a maths lesson, I'm sure. That's how you work out how much more you want to spend. So if you got $5 on, you just need to work out how much more to make it enough to get you your 2,000. I'll show you that in a minute actually, because that is important. So if you were coming in each pair of new eyes only costs you 75 cents per 25% video view. Okay, that means you're only bringing 47 new pairs of eyes in every week, which 188 per month. That's a massive shortfall yet again, isn't it? So you can see as you bring your video view cost down for the 25% video view, okay, you see obviously you're bringing in more new pairs of eyes every week to add to your warm stack, your warm audience, your invisible list, whatever you want to call it. They're all the same thing. So we got 560 if we bring it down to 25 cents. So we know for a fact that if you get it down to 10 cents, it's a pretty good game. But we also know if you get it down to 7 cents, you're going to bring you 2,000. Hey, Dan, should we do the math on the last bit together? Should we make it 10 cents?
Yeah, let's go for 10 cents.
Let's go for 10 cents. Let's show you the math for 10 cents. Okay, so how many new pairs of eyes per week if your 25% video views down to 10 cents?
Well, you're going to get per week 350 video views for the exact same cost.
That's the point. This is for exactly the same cost. This is still just spending you $5 per day. You see the difference. You could be spending $5 a day and only bringing 35 video view new pairs of eyes per week, or you spend that $5 a day, and if you get the 25% video view cost down to just 10 cents, you could be bringing 350 new pairs of eyes every single week, which then comes out as how many per month is that?
That's 1,400 per month, far closer to the goal.
So we know that if you've only got $500 to spend for your ads budget, and you want to bring in your 2,000 video views per month, which is what's suggested, so you're working on volume, because obviously the more people who see your videos, the more chance that you find the right people who want your service, okay? You want to get your cost per ads right down to 7 cents. Oops, can't. 007, there you go. Because that will bring you in how many per month, per week and per month? Do you know, Dan?
Getting 7 cents per video view will directly bring you 500 video views a week, which is your 2,000 a month, without any extra ad spend.
So if you can bring down your cost per 25% video view down to 7 cents, you still only need to spend $150 per month to bring in
that
your 2,000. Okay, so this is key. Okay, this is key. Your cost per 25% video, and I haven't written down here cost. So I'm going to pause the video again in a minute, and I'm going to write out what's next. Okay, so I'm writing down what this is about. I'm a bit backwards, aren't I? So this is all about maximizing. So the cost of 25% video view to maximize your $500 budget that you have per month. Now, the whole point of this is so that you can bring in 2,000 into your warm audience every single month. Can you imagine what that looked like after a year? So what's 2 times 2? I mean, what's 12 times 2? So
24,000.
24,000 people. Can you imagine if we only got them in at just under $1? You'd only get, like, it was like 37 or so, wasn't it, per thing? I can't remember off the top of my head, but you saw the math anyway. I should have organised that better.
You'd have spent, people would have spent $24,000.
Yeah.
Likely more to get that amount of leads in some way or another.
How much would you spend if it was only $5 a day, Dan? To get the same amount in?
Do you mean with the video views optimized with the cost of video view at 7 cents?
Let's go for the optimization. If they manage to get their cost per video view down to 7 cents, how much would it cost them to bring in those 2,000?
So
would have been
2,000.
Would it 150 a month? Let's try 15 by 12.
For 2,000 in a month, it would cost them $150 for those 2,000.
Yeah, and
to get 24,000 people in a year, people who have shown an interest in what they sell, qualified themselves, they would have only spent $1,800. To most people's tens of thousands of dollars to generate leads the traditional way.
Okay, so if you had it like around $1 per cost 25% video view, you would have had to spend $24 to bring in the same $24,000 to bring the same amount of people that if you got down to 7 cents, that's all you would have spent in comparison. So do you see the importance of getting it down to below 10 cents for your video view? Okay, so what's most important though is how. How do you do this? Okay, Laurel's actually created this playbook. Everything you need is in here if you're in the $7 program or in Lean on Laurel. And in here, I don't know which page it's on. It's in the first part, which is about your power content. I've not numbered the pages, but it's quite fun. It tells you how to lower your 25% cost for your video views. So right here, she says basically 3 things. First one, get to the point faster. This is on your power content, yeah? The second thing is you need to actually ensure that your content actually aligns with your client's needs. Okay, yeah, that's really important. A lot of people don't get that part, and that's looking at the problems they have right now and making sure that you're looking to solve those particular problems and choose one problem at a time and test. Okay, so think about the most immediate problems that people have right now and create your whole power content on helping to solve that by educating and being helpful. Okay, keep it simple, keep it short, but make sure it's direct, but make sure that you are doing your best to solve their immediate problems that you know they have right now. And also just simplify the message, one hurdle at a time. Stick to one problem at a time. Okay? You might need to look at things like your humble brag, your introduction, and also just making sure it's between 3 and 5 minutes. So that's essential. Don't make it less than 3 minutes though. Otherwise, you'll be looking at 25% video view. And if it's less than 3 minutes, they're not sat there for a minute. This is one of the key factors, okay? You know right now, if you've got your phone in front of you and you're on Facebook or wherever it might be, because you can do this anywhere, and you're watching a video for a whole minute, you would have to be intrigued. And if it's an information video, okay, you would have had to be, it has to be something that you're interested in right now and solving. Do you see? If they're watching a 1 minute video and they stay for only 25 seconds, that's not long enough for you to have identified or them to identify themselves into your warm audience. That means they don't count. If you've got the wrong people in your warm audience, then the rest of your marketing budget is wasted. Okay, so that's really important. And on that note, we're going to say happy Sunday to you all. And if you get stuck on anything, just remember, you can give us a shout anytime. Cheerio!